Here in lab 14, the lymphatic system, all of these terms will be tested on using textbook figures only. So it's chapter 23, and that's the case even if we were in the classroom, it'd still just be the textbook figures. So to start out, chapter 23, we'll do these first couple here and we'll come back to the list so we don't lose our place. So this first image here, first image in the chapter, has a lot of the detail for the system. So we'll start with the first couple of terms there. So we notice to the left side of the abdomen, so that's the location of the spleen, whereas just superior to the heart is the location for the thymus. And then this figure has just simply a description of tonsil. So we need to move over. Here's another image for now the better detail. So that most superior tonsil, pharyngeal, and these others are now in pairs. So there's a pair you notice right here, the palate being the roof of the mouth, that palatine bone we learned. And right in that area, there's a paired the palatine tonsils. And then you notice right here at the base of the tongue, again, another pair for lingual tonsils. From here, we now move into the various groups of lymph nodes, as well as the lymphatic vessels. So that puts us back to the first image in the chapter. So as far as the lymph nodes, on the pictures, they just appear as the little dots. And we're just adding the detail of the location, right? The area of the neck, hence the name cervical lymph nodes as a group. In the underarm, the axillary lymph nodes, right here in the abdominal region, the lumbar lymph nodes, and at the groin, inguinal lymph nodes. So simply just those major clusters. And anywhere on this illustration, just simply the green lines would represent lymphatic vessels, or here it just simply says lymphatics. And now for the detail of the lymphatic duct structures. They are shown on this general view. So you can see a right lymphatic duct, a thoracic duct, but a better view, of course, larger. Again, right lymphatic duct connected to that right subclavian vein, and opposite of that, the thoracic duct. And you notice that it starts in the thoracic region, thoracic cavity, and it curves to the left side. And it's at the inferior end of the thoracic duct, the enlarged area seen here. This term cisterna chyli. The cisterna chyli, the base of the thoracic duct. And we see the term here. So then lastly, for the detail of a lymph node, within a lymph node, it's this detailed figure here. And we'll go ahead and bring this up now. So we have the detail of the capsule being the surface, the superficial layer of connective tissue, the cortex of any organs, the superficial portion, medulla is the deeper portion. So let's bring this up here. So this view is showing a lymph node and the detail within. So again, the term, the capsule, is just this superficial covering here. As the capsule, many organs have capsules. So superficial layer of connective tissue outside of the dashed lines. So that's where we have the term the cortex. It's a superficial area outside of the dashed lines in this case. And then the deeper central region, that's simply the term medulla, the deeper portion of some organ. And you now notice all around the lymph node, you see these dark rings. Let's just change colors so that'll stand out. So you can notice these darker rings here. But in the center of the dark ring, there's a lighter region. And that's the term called the inner germinal center. The area within those lymph nodules. The dark ring is actually a lymph nodule, and the area within is the inner germinal center. So we have, again, just the textbook figures, chapter 23. Just those few figures that we went over would be the ones used for this section.